All right, guys, welcome back to House of Prep. First of all, hey, I'm sorry, no live stream this past weekend. Man, I got sick. There's been 3 of us in our household sick. And you talk about getting into your preps. When 3 people are sick at the same time, you're thankful that you have it. And that's what we're going to end up talking about today. My name is Jerry, for those that are still getting to know me. Before we jump into it, though, I still wanted to give a big thank you for those that go into my video descriptions, and I always have some kind of a little Amazon link. And even if you don't like that item or you're not interested in that item, people shop through my link. You just go through it and you just purchase things like you normally would when you shop through Amazon. And it's free for you, and it gives me a small kickback. So I appreciate that. Some of you have done that. A couple of you have made some large purchases, and that always adds a little extra percentage. So it was pretty cool. And I just let you know that I'm thankful for that. So, but being sick, and I'm still getting over it now. You can probably hear it in my voice a little bit. Real bad head cold and everything. And a couple of you have communicated with me and I appreciate advice and things like that. So I ended up going to Walmart and to restock up on some things. That's the prepper in me. You know how it is. As soon as you run through some preps, you start looking and you're like, okay, I got to go get the backups again. I got to kind of replenish everything that's been used. So like what works for me and also other members of my family, and like I said, we've definitely used some of it up this week, and was like NyQuil for nighttime and DayQuil for the daytime. Now that doesn't work for everybody, and I get that. And some people, it makes them feel weird, like the NyQuil, sometimes that knocks them out, then they wake up and they're groggy, and I understand, but that's something that we use. Now when you're sick and you don't feel like going out at that time to buy meds, you're thankful that you've got some in your cabinet, and you're grateful that you don't have to now go and jump in the car and drive to the store and deal with people and wait in line. You don't have to do that. You just go to your cabinet. If you have a backup stash, you go to that, pull that out, you take the meds, and you're good to go. So obviously I needed more of that. 3 people, those bottles don't last real long when you're sick and you're going in there. So I got backups to that. So we're good. We got that. Hall's cough drops. I got one in my mouth right now, just a refrain that helps take the symptoms away. And that's the purpose of these meds. They're not healing medications, right? But they are there to help ease some of the discomfort and some of the symptoms of when you are sick. And I've seen the store shelves before, and I was thankful, like when I went to Walmart and to restock, they actually had everything I wanted, and I was thankful for that. But we've been there before, and you don't want to have to be running to the store like, okay, I need meds. Excuse me. And I need meds, and you go there and they're wiped out. And now you got to go hunt for them, right? You got to go across town and try other stores. No, it's just like with food and water, medication is just as important. And things that help when you're going through a bad cold or a flu or something that affects you, or allergies, and having those backup medications for that. So the Hall's cough drops, like I said, they help open up your breathing passages, your airways. Make sure that I keep Vicks Vapor Rub when you're having trouble breathing and your issues and things, and I'll use some Vicks Vapor Rub and put it on your throat and chest and things. I've had people tell me, and I've tried it before, and it seems to help if I'm coughing really, really bad at night. Put some on your feet and put some socks on. And for some reason that helps, and I don't understand it, but that's what I did, and people, they swore by it, and it seemed to help. So having some Vicks Vapor Rub on hand. Vitamins. I've been making sure every day I do a men's 1 a day vitamin, and I take that every single day. I add some extra vitamin C supplements just to make sure I've got enough in my body to supplement things that maybe I'm not getting through my normal diet. And, maybe some orange juice. I picked up extra orange juice. Chicken noodle soup. This is my friend. I've been eating the chicken noodle soup over the weekend. And sometimes just the vapors too, that hot steam, and you're eating it, and that chicken noodle soup, and a little bit of a comfort food, the chicken broth. And like I think I'm kind of getting on the tail end of things, and hoping to be back to 100% soon. But these are things that are nice to have when they're needed. And it's easy to prep and thinking one person might need it. But what if 3 people need it at the same time? And it happens. And it happens that now all of a sudden you're really getting into your resources and your backups. And so always just kind of plan for that. Sometimes it's easy to overlook. Like I said, you got your rice and beans and your stacks of water and your canned goods and everything in the freezer and the fridge and everything's stocked up. Don't forget the medications, pain relievers. I use Excedrin. Excuse me. I use Excedrin for pain, for headaches, for things that come on. And I've tried the store brand, and it doesn't work. It makes me nauseous feeling. I don't know why. I've tried several different types of store brands. They just don't seem to do as good. So sometimes generics work for me and things, and sometimes they don't. And I have to go with the name brand. Tylenols and ibuprofens. Ibuprofen works good for me. Like for if I have a little neck pain or back pain or something like that, some ibuprofen works well. But for headaches and things, it's Excedrin. So I'm envisioning, we're in a crisis situation or something's happening and the stores are out. And I've seen Excedrin's had their own set of issues once a year at least. Something's going on and they've had to make changes, so they've shut down production. They had something come up, they had to shut down production. It's like literally every year something comes up with Excedrin. So when I see it, I make sure that I buy it because, again, you want to have it. And it's okay to have extra. And you just rotate through it. Because, man, I'm telling you, when you're sick, when you have a headache, and you're miserable, and you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. And you don't, sometimes you just want to be in a dark room and laying in bed and you're just trying to deal with symptoms. It's nice to have those things to help with the symptoms. Now, I know some people like to use, what are those steam machines, and you can put the drops in, and things like diffusers and things like that. I know there's some other medical things and like honey and tea and herbal things. And I know there's a lot of little remedy things, and that's great. This is a great place maybe to throw some of that in the comments. Some things that maybe I'd consider, like, hey, I need to pick some of that up. And then the next go around that I get sick or a really bad cold, I'd be willing to try some of those things because, hey, sometimes when you're just miserable and sick, you're like, I'll try anything, people shoving stuff in me and I'm not even asking what it is. I'm like, all right, here we go. Just take it. Drink some water, pop it, whatever. I don't even know what it is. I'd probably grow an extra head or something. And, I took it because I'm miserable, right? But that's what happens. And so I figured, this is a great time to put a reminder video just to remind people, hey, don't forget the medications. And it's bad enough if you're already dealing in any type of a survival situation or dealing with some kind of a storm or whatever, and then you're sick on top of it. So don't forget to prepare that stuff, guys. Hope you guys have had a great weekend. And luckily, anything that might be contagious, you're protected through the phone and the camera, right? So I won't pass that on to you. I did miss the live stream. Those are always a lot of fun. So sometimes by the end of the week and working and things like that, by the end of the week, sometimes Friday night, you get a little tired already. And then once you kind of get a cold on top of that, it's just like that, perfect storm hits and kind of knocks you down, knocks you on your bottom. So I'll let you all go for now. This is probably being posted on Monday morning. So, hey, happy Monday. All right, it's Monday. Back to the work grind and everything. So we'll get through the week together, and hopefully these next couple days I'll be feeling even better, and I'll throw out another video or so before Thursday. And while I was at Walmart too, I said, while I'm here, let me walk around. So I walked around, and I still noticed the meats are really devastated, really bad. Prices are still high, $12 to $15 a pound on beefs. Very, very slim selection, not a lot at all. And all the chicken breasts were still, and I've seen people's comments throughout the week saying that, yeah, some places they have no chicken. So something's up with the chicken breast. I don't know. Some of you guys are not experiencing issues. But I have in mind, there's whole sections that are blocked off, or are empty, like nothing. And usually at Walmart, there's big long packs of chicken breasts everywhere, usually. But lately, since Thursday when I went and through today, still none. So anyway, that's just a quick update. Y'all take care, and I'll catch you later this week.